Live from the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
When the time comes, we must be ready. Call 911.
The Nation of Lifesavers. Hi, everyone. Terry Rich back here on Iowa Live. Wesley Franklin is with us from the American Heart Association. And Wesley, I just saw a stat there. I didn't understand. This is a special month, isn't it, about CPR?
This is a very important month for the American Heart Association, as it is CPR and AED Awareness Month. So this is a perfect time to help educate and bring some awareness to help save a life with hands-only CPR.
But we're doing something different. Usually, I would be promoting go get certified, which we want everybody to do. But today, there's a couple of simple steps that can help a life. So anybody watching can help save a life today, right?
Absolutely. And just to put some stats to it, 350,000 cardiac arrest events happen each year. And about 70% of those cases happen at home amongst loved ones. So we definitely want to encourage people to act fast. And to put things in perspective, about 7 out of 10 individuals out in the community don't know what to do in case of an emergency. So the whole premises here is we want to encourage people to act fast to save a life. It only takes 2 easy little steps to do that.
All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to teach you the 2 easy steps that everybody watching right now at home can do. And so we get to get down on our knees. Let's see how fast we can get down there. All right.
So
2 steps to save a life. And can we name these mannequins? I'll call this one Angela. What do you want to call yours?
I'll call this one Brian.
Okay. Angela and Brian, let's talk about the 2 steps. Talk about step 1 first.
So the most important step is in the case of a cardiac arrest event, we want to call 911. We want to make sure EMS, that medical support, is en route to your location, provide that next support. Step 2 is this is where we want to begin those compressions, those pushing hard at the center of the chest at a very important rate, at 100 to 120 beats per minute.
Now wait a minute, that sounds kind of, I'm scared now. This is happening. This is in our home. I've dialed 911, but how do I get to that number of beats?
So there's a really unique and cool song which is called Staying Alive by the Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees.
Yes.
Now you're taking back my old KIOA days.
Yep. So if you can play that song, keep that song in the back of your head as you're delivering those compressions, it'll keep you on the right cadence and right beat. And
all right, now let's take a look. We got Angela, and what's the name of yours?
Brian.
We got Angela and Brian on the floor. So show me the what we do.
So you're going to use the heel of your palm. Doesn't matter which hand you use.
All right.
Other hand's going to interlock on top, and make sure your shoulders directly over the top of the
shoulders directly over the top.
Yep. And push nice and hard. Now this is where you want to keep that song Staying Alive, playing in your back.
Staying alive.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Now how long do I need to do this?
We're going to do it until medical response takes over or the victim comes back to life. So
how do I know whether I'm actually on the right spot or not?
Absolutely. So there's a nice little centerpiece. So in between the nipples where you want to place those hands, all right, and the other hand on top, as you just did, you're in the right position to deliver those compressions. So remember, 100 to 120 beats per minute, Staying Alive, or another song.
We got another one in case I don't like the Bee Gees?
Baby Shark is another good one. So we can try that one out.
Baby Shark.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark. So that is another great song to kind of keep in the back of your head as you're delivering these compressions.
Now let's see if we can do this for a minute. I mean, this is work.
It is a workout.
But the work saves a life.
Absolutely. So we're definitely keeping that residual oxygen going to the brain so we can definitely save a life for this victim.
So in the old days, you were taught to breathe into a mouth or to do other types of things.
Yep.
This is one, if you do not know how to do or certified CPR, that is the 2-step process to make it work.
Absolutely. And so for hands-only CPR, you don't necessarily have to do those 2 breaths, but there's enough residual oxygen in the body that buys you enough time until medical response takes over. So you don't have to do those 2 breaths with hands-only CPR.
Let's remind everybody again, because this is really, really important, and because most of these heart attacks happen in the home. 2-step process?
2 steps. Call 911. That's the first thing you want to do. And then you want to push hard and fast at the center of the chest at between 100 to 120 beats per minute.
And it's, as it says, don't drop the beat. Know it, feel it, push it, and keep it.
Absolutely.
Now, there's a website that'll do more demonstrations, those sort of things. Tell us that website.
Absolutely. So go to www.heart.org. You can look at all of our great resources that we provide to continue this education throughout this month. And also, if you go to Jordan Creek Mall, we have a nice CPR kiosk there at the lower level right outside of Shields where you can learn that skill within about 3 to 5 minutes. So it's very easy to learn how to save a life.
Run out to Jordan Creek, test it out there just like we did. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Brian, for helping us out today. And thank you for joining us today. This is Iowa Live. Terry Rich standing in for Lou throughout this week and next week. So we've got a lot more guests and a lot more fun, just like this from the American, it was Heart.
American Heart Association.
But heart.org is the website, right?
www.heart.org.
Okay. Enjoy the day, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Iowa Live.